Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome to the vlog. It is a lovely Thursday morning here in Canada, and took lots of your advice last night. I didn't save any of the Mott's Clamato, but I definitely have beer in the house. So I had a couple beers, watched a couple Maydays, and realized my life isn't so bad after all. Yeah, so I got today's video, which is Thursday's video, done and uploaded, good to go. I did Friday's video, that's good, uploaded, good to go. All I have to do is shoot next Tuesday's video, next Friday's video, and then possibly the Tuesday video. I'm gonna have to change, I'm gonna have to contact Nathan B and let him know that I have to change the Five Guys burgers and fries into maybe a Wendy's portobello and bacon mushroom melt. I'll have to check if I've done it. I know I've done a portobello or a mushroom melt, but I don't think I've done the portobello mushroom melt. So I'm gonna have to, most of the times when people sponsor a video, usually we come to an agreement what we're going to do. A lot of people just leave it up to me because they just don't want to look through all the restaurant menus and try to find the one that they want me to do. Some people, actually I just got challenged by a gentleman, sent me $50 to sponsor a video, and the challenge is to eat a full lunch at a fast food restaurant and keep the sodium content under 1,000 milligrams. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, eh? So, because he's on a special diet, and so that's what he wants me to do, and that's what we're going to do. So, but he left it up to me where I go, what I eat, but it has to be under 1,000 milligrams of sodium, because most of the stuff I do, just the burger, is like 2,500 milligrams of sodium. So, so it'll be interesting what we're going to have to order. All right, so today my client's coming over in about 45 minutes. We got to finish up some of these shows, tighten them up, tight. You know that's from? You know what that's from? Yes, you do. It's called Breaking Bad. It's a small little series. Probably never heard of it. My hand's just falling asleep from holding the camera. Okay, so I have to somehow talk my client into leaving early today. I'm hoping he's going to say, yeah, I'm going to leave at 1. I'm like, perfect. Because I could zip out, I could do 2 shows and then edit them tonight for next Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday I could zip out, do Tuesday's video and have that ready and edit it Saturday night, and then I leave Sunday morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Carol out to dinner before I go. All right, see you in a minute. And we're back. I had an interesting email from Jaiden, and I told him I'd answer it on my vlog. So he said basically, I see that you're doing really well for yourself. You had some recent success on YouTube, but I was wondering at your previous videos, I saw that you could afford to buy a house and a new car, vacation a lot. I'm 21 years old and I live with my girlfriend for 3 years and tend to save around $500 a month while paying all the bills on time. So this is basically a lot of people probably have the same situation. They just don't get how you can do it. And he says, I feel like we will never be able to afford to buy a house or vacation yearly or even have 2 vehicles. How did you manage to become successful apart from YouTube? Did you always have 2 cars? We've always had 2 cars because, you know, I worked before, like while I was dating Carol, I was living at home and Carol was living at home. So we both had our own 2 cars so that when we saved up enough money to buy the house, which was really on the, like all of our friends bought way more expensive houses than Carol and I. And we didn't want to have this, when you bought a house for the very first time, there was called like owner's first time owner buyer, whatever. And you basically saved all this tax, but it had to be under a certain amount of money or something. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but it's stressing me out, Jaiden. I can't think. What happened? So we bought this house for like I think it was $120,000 even, And so, because I think we had about $15,000 saved up. And you can buy a house with almost no money down sometimes. It depends on your family status too, like mom and dad can co-sign things. You can get a house, but you have to really make sure you can afford the payments, and you don't want to become a prisoner to your house payments either, so you got to be careful with that. Carol and I both had somewhat of a good job back then, and we both had enough money to afford the payments, and so I think it's just all about the type of job you have. I doubt, like, I don't know what your jobs are, but after you pay all your bills, I don't know what your bills are. Like, you might be like blowing $500 a month on eating out at restaurants. So like, there's obviously major budgeting you might have to do to afford a house. But like I said, we somehow managed to scrape the money together, and again, we already had our 2 cars, so we walked into the house with 2 cars. There was a time, very short time, we only had 1 car, but it's just too inconvenient, and we need 2 cars because we do 2 different things. And I also work 3 jobs sometimes. So I worked for the school board. I was working for Shaw TV, regional TV out of Richmond Hill, and that was basically cameraman for a television show. I had to like do news stuff all over York region, and then I was also acting, and then I was also doing stand-up comedy. Not that I was getting paid for it. I was hoping I was going to get paid for it. I just never, if I had put more time and effort into the comedy stuff, then I would have probably started getting paid. But it's so stupid because where I live, I have to like drive really far distances to get to these locations to do stand-up comedy. So I stopped doing stand-up comedy and eventually dropped acting and just stuck to my main job and the part-time regional news job, because that was always at nighttime and on the weekends. So I worked my ass off. I have always been working my ass off, people. So you keep working hard, it'll pay off eventually. That's all the advice I have for you, Jaiden. You're only 21, dude. I didn't buy this house till I was 27. I lived with my parents till I was 26, 27, got married. Then I moved out. So I was a late bloomer when it comes down to the thing of things, whatever, however it happened, that's the way it happened. So you're starting your life way early, so there is time, brother, there is time. And I'm like 48 and I'm just getting successful at YouTube. So my kids say, oh, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm like, I just found out what I wanted to do. I'm 40, I guess when I was 46, 45, 40, whatever, when I found YouTube, I'm like, look, you know what, I think I like doing YouTube. And that's when I left my job at the school board and started doing this full time. And this year, Jaiden, just to give you a heads up, this month of last year, so a year ago today, I was making maybe $500 a month on YouTube. So because Carol had the full-time job, she was basically paying most of the bills. I would get odd video jobs on the side, but I had to look for them and hunt them down. And I've also had repeat business over the years, so all those things kind of came. But I'm just saying, YouTube last year at this time was my main job, and I was making only about $500 a month. So you just don't do anything during those times, you know, and it's difficult. If life was easy, everybody'd do it. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time for pets. There's Sammy. Oh, so Sammy. Do you want to? Everybody thinks you're cute. Do you think you're cute? Do you think you're cute? Give me your profile. Profile. Do you think you're cute? I think you're cute. There's Sunny the sleeper. Ooh, big stretch, Sunny. Big stretch. Hi, Sunny. Good morning. Every, hour is like good morning to you, isn't it? Hello? Hello? Here comes the big Lou. Where's the Louie? Big Lou. Big Lou. Big Lou. Oh, Louie. The kittens were here this morning, but then the food ran out, so they left. Go figure. Hey guys, I totally forgot my vlogging camera here at home. I got my client to leave at 1:30, and then I packed up my car with all my camera gear and all that stuff, ran down to Bradford, shot the McDonald's video for Tuesday, shot the Wendy's video for next Friday. I have to slip out tomorrow or Saturday morning really early and do, I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing for the following Tuesday. I don't think we actually had anything on the board. Excuse me while I scratch my nose once again. It just says that he's sponsoring something, but I don't think we figured out what he was sponsoring. Anyway, so I'll have to go out and do that. I think he left it up to me, that's why it's not there. Anyway, so hopefully that was a nice long vlog for you. Hopefully I gave you some inspirational information, because that's what I'm all about. No, I'm not. All right, guys, so have a great, or hope you had a great day, and I hope you got to eat at 2 different restaurants in the same day and fill your belly too full. Now you can't eat dinner. Time for a bike ride, if I can squeeze it in while I'm rendering something. All right, have a great evening. I hope you had a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.